guys, what's up? So, something that I saw that people were talking about on Twitter today was something called 13 Reasons Why, and it's now on Netflix. That reminded me that 5 years ago, I got my hands on the book. So, it's this one. Um, I remember reading it from start to finish. It was part of um, a class that I was taking. It was called Teacher Cadets. And I just remember this book being super good. Like, I remember at the time I was saying this was among the best books I have ever read. I quickly skimmed through the cover and the first few pages just to remind myself if it was based on a true story. But apparently it is not, unless I just missed the note. But I do remember that at the time we were discussing this in class. One of the things we brought up was that fact that it wasn't really based on a true story. But it doesn't mean that incidents like this may not prompt someone to commit the deeds present in the book. So I'm pretty sure that the author got ideas for this book from stuff that they would read or hear about in the news or something like that. But yeah, you guys, I remember that some of the characters, I remember someone was called Justin, and if I remember right, he was the guy who pretty much started a scandal with the main character. Her name was Hannah. I remember that because one of my best friends was called Hannah. And then basically she is filming some tapes about why she is committing suicide. So, and you might think, well, that spoils the whole story, doesn't it? Knowing from the beginning that she's gonna kill herself. I mean, if you consider knowing the fate of a character immediately right off the bat a spoiler, then yeah. But at the same time, the details as to why is really the meat of the story. That's really what's so important about it. So anybody who's seen it on Netflix and you're considering looking at it, please take a look at it. I probably will not get to see it because I don't have the means to. Like, I don't have a Netflix membership thing. So sadly, I probably won't get to watch it. But if you can watch it, please watch it, because if they base it off the book, then you are going to enjoy it. And from what people have been posting on Twitter, they're really liking what they're watching. But at the same time, I would also recommend that you get your hands on the book, because the book is what came out first. So, and it's pretty lengthy. It's let's see, 200 and how many pages long? And it's very easy to read. It's nothing complicated. That's what I loved about it. 288 pages, and trust me, they go like that. Because honestly, that's like the kind of indentation that the pages have. So it's very easy to breeze through it. Like, I kept up with the pacing that my teacher had, but a lot of my classmates were pretty much done reading it within the first 3 nights from start to finish, because that's how intriguing it was for them. But for me, I like to go with the pace that my teacher has, just so that I don't fly ahead and possibly spoil something, just being considerate. All right, you guys, I just felt the need to express that. I was really excited. I had no idea that they were turning this into a show. I don't know what to call stuff on Netflix, so I'm gonna call it a show. And I do remember that in class we were telling each other, they should really make a movie out of this. So apparently we got something close, or maybe better, since it's a show that has its seasons and episodes. So far better than a movie. There's no way you could stick all of this in one movie and make it be really good because there's a lot of material here that's worth hearing and just watching. So yeah. What do you guys think? Have any of you read the book? Have any of you begun to watch this on Netflix? Have you seen it already? What do you think? Let me know what your first impressions were. My first impressions at the time, I remember, were I was intrigued, captivated from start to finish, and some of it was shocking because some of the stories you can sort of relate to. But at the same time, everybody handles those pressures differently. So yeah, I hope that you guys decide to take a look at it and or read the book. You'll enjoy it. I promise you. This is for any kind of audience. All right, you guys. As always, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you soon.